One fine morning in the 100-acre wood, Winnie the Pooh woke up with a terrible sneeze. Ah, choo! Pooh's little bed shook, and his honey pots rattled dangerously on the shelves. Oh dear, Pooh sniffled, wrapping himself up in a cozy red blanket. I think I have caught a very serious cold. Just then, crash! The door burst open, and in tumbled Masha, full of energy, wearing a bright nurse's hat she had clearly made from a cereal box and glitter glue. Don't worry, Pooh Bear, she shouted happily. Dr. Masha is here. Pooh blinked. Oh, bother. First, Masha decided that Pooh needed medicine. She rushed into the kitchen, climbed on the counter, and began mixing honey, pickles, pepper, and marshmallows into a giant cup. Here, drink this, she said proudly. Pooh took one sip and turned bright green. Thank you, Masha. He coughed politely, then quietly poured the rest into a flower pot when she wasn't looking. Next, Masha thought he needed fresh air, so she dragged Pooh outside by his blanket and tied him to a kite she had built out of sticks, string, and several of Rabbit's tablecloths. Fly, Pooh, fly! Fresh air is healthy, she giggled as the wind picked up. Within seconds, Winnie the Pooh was zooming through the sky like a very round, very confused balloon. Oh, bother! He shouted as he soared over Piglet's house and knocked over Eeyore's new bird bath. After Pooh finally crash-landed in a bush, covered in leaves and very dizzy, Masha clapped her hands. Okay, time for a hot bath, she said. But instead of filling the tub with water, she filled it with whipped cream. And she threw in a rubber duck for good measure. Isn't it cozy? She grinned. Pooh peered out from under a mound of sticky cream. Masha dear, I think perhaps you should go back home now. But I'm helping, she protested, her cheeks puffed up. Pooh gently patted her head, getting whipped cream all over her hair. You are very helpful, in a rather mischievous sort of way, but I think I shall take care of myself now. Thank you. Masha sighed dramatically, then skipped out the door singing, Dr. Masha, saved the day. Kind of, yay! As soon as she was gone, Pooh climbed back into bed with a new jar of honey, smiling sleepily. At least now, he said, I can be sick. In peace. Just before drifting off to sleep, he heard a distant crash and Masha's voice shouting, I'm okay, from somewhere deep in the woods. Pooh chuckled weakly. Oh, bother.